Just click the start button. Says connect. There we go. We should be good now. Yeah!
The best part about this is this time starting, Quad doesn't get to tell me to go fuck myself.
Technical
It's true. I'm not doing it
difficulties.
anyway. Go fuck yourself.
Difficulties of the technical variety.
Got there.
Yep.
Good to you.
All right. So we'll go ahead and start for reals this time after the false start previously. Welcome everybody to this evening's session of Galitaia. You may notice that we've got some extra folks. They are guesting this evening, and we'll go ahead and announce them as they come up. But the people playing them, we've got M, also known as E Truffery on Twitter, Kate, also Sea Monster, and Tico, who is at Tico Bell. I believe that's all correct.
Quads.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not up yet.
Mm.
I'm really sorry.
Oh man, it's fine. I'm just perfecting the monologue, you guys.
At this rate,
It's getting better every time.
It's getting legitimately okay.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I'm a well-oiled machine 20 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Steve
on
says
now
we're good.
officially?
Oh, it says now we're up.
I think it says we're good. We're up now? It's official? For realsy reels?
Oh
Hopefully.
god, why did I leave the volume on?
Well, that was silly. That means we're definitely on now.
Yes.
Cool. Hi, everybody. Welcome for reals, this time, I swear, to this evening's session of Galitaia, where we've got some extra folks playing. That'd be E Truffery, Tico Bell, and Sea Monster, all here to guest in tonight's session, and their characters will be revealed when we get there. First up, let's go ahead and do some announcements, if anyone's got those.
Still awesome.
Yes.
That is the standard.
That's awesome.
This weekend, Constitution check. Come on, fundraise, help us raise money for the ACLU. Starting 7 a.m. Pacific on Saturday, come watch me in Hearn's game playing Druid, and probably making a bunch of really shitty dinosaur puns. It's gonna be good.
I am in that same game, and I'm playing a swashbuckler rogue named Delana, who I talk about a lot on my Twitter, so yeah.
Delena's okay. I mean, I guess.
Hey,
She's pretty.
Well,
That's
just
true.
Talking shit already.
It's what I do best.
It's true.
The whole stream starts at 6 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time at twitch.tv/ConstantineQuebec. And my time slot, this is Tico, is 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and you can donate some money and make me drink some whiskey as I try to run a game for my friends in my house.
Good luck.
That sounds amazingly painful.
We'll see.
So, yeah.
I mean, I've seen Tico play drunk on stream before. I've never seen her DM drunk.
It's pretty much exactly the same as me DMing sober, so.
I've definitely seen her play drunk.
Yeah, it was very entertaining. Oh, Radiance. Wait, was that Radiance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Any other announcements from any of the players?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and make my announcement. As previous, I am any sales for my DM's Guild products, all of my profits from the month of February, I'll be donating to the North Carolina chapter of the NAACP as a as a good thing to do / Black History Month thing / etc etc. So yeah, so go ahead and support that. The link to it is in my Twitter profile, or you can just go to the Guild and search quads, and you'll find it. So yeah. Anything else from anybody? Going once.
Mike is still awesome.
Yay!
That's true.
Hey.
Going twice. And sold to me. So we'll go ahead and kick things right off then. Boom! Music stab.
Yeah, I'll say.
So-
Holy crap.
Yeah, very exciting. That was
Little
just
loud.
weirdly timed. Yeah. Okay. Let me turn it down. Thank you.
Wait, was that not intentional?
No, actually, it was just
Oh.
really exceptionally well timed.
Yeah, that was fucking amazingly done.
Yeah, thanks.
Damn.
Thanks, Brandon Chance. You're the best.
Thank you, merciful Poseidon.
So, the party has left off in the primarily gnomish city of Il-Dar, a large, diverse metropolis, complete with everything you can think of and more, pretty much. Port districts that is all the time, a fine tourist and sort of main area known as the Grand Thoroughfare with marbled, marbled and brass buildings, finely cobbled streets, and well-dressed folk, as well as the real meat of the town known as proper, which is a bit dingier, a bit darker, but still fairly well kept, and includes a few unique features, namely the undead that wander as servants openly in some cases, and the automatons that make their way are sold frequently within the city.
Oh, right. I forgot about Christopher.
Yes, you purchased a couple of automatons, in fact, that are in the process of being built in the last session. Additionally, you informed a few people about the presence of Solaris Tillix, the Dragonborn Necromancer that is your primary reason for being here. And you also found someone who, the orcish man owns the bestiary, who seems to think that perhaps you all could draw him out after he informed this individual of the ancient dragon rib that you sold to him, not knowing what precisely he might be interested in it for. And so, three of you have made your way to the arena, where you signed up for the following day's qualification tournament. And so, after signing up, all the three of you, except for Bree, all signing up, the four of you made your way back to the Turtle Shell Inn and took your sleep for the night. And so we'll go ahead and get started the following morning as you all wake up and go down for breakfast. You were instructed to arrive at the arena at mid-morning.
Cool. All right, guys, who's ready to go and get a severe injury?
I mean, they told us we weren't gonna die, and like we'd have this like enchantment on us, so like we can actually like feel pain, but at the same time, you know, if we get to zero, they just say we freeze. So it's not like we're not gonna die.
Yeah, but I mean, we just spent the entire of yesterday just like not actively, but kind of actively like bragging that we were here to kill a guy. Just what I'm saying is like, for anybody who's not in a given match, watch the stands for people in black robes or like, you know, shady alleyways.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't actually go around and say we were trying to kill somebody. We just needed to find someone.
Yeah, but I mean, have you looked around this place? I feel like that's kind of what we're looking for here.
I mean, not necessarily, but
yeah. I'm just saying, be careful. And yeah, just remember the party rules. If you die, we all get your stuff.
It's a good rule.
Yeah. We'll just have to see how long Zarn lasts this time around.
Yeah.
That's hurtful.
Let's watch him just get.
It's not really. Out. Even if it is hurtful, it's.
You have said
not
significantly more hurtful. Yeah.
You never saw that, Carter.
I heard about it. Trust
me.
me.
We told you that story, but like, come on.
Garrick may have mentioned it a few times.
He would have, yeah. Yeah, that was a good day for all of us. It was a good day for all of us. And I'm gonna walk up to the counter and go buy food.
Okay. I mean, you guys were eating already. I just.
Oh, I'm going to buy more.
Okay, fair enough. Norman's hungry today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go replace the 10 pounds of bacon.
I'll say, please don't buy more bacon.
God damn it.
We don't need more slime in the bag of holding.
Look, man, what is a bag of holding for if not to carry all of our slime? What if we
a
need
new
10
bag
pounds of
holding.
slime? We really do.
One that's slime free.
Like, you want to keep stuff, we gotta find something that if we put it in there, it actually, like, holds it. Like, holds the flavor and doesn't automatically just turn it into mush.
Yeah. That is probably a thing we should do. But that's a problem for future us. For now, I don't know.
You
Do we
guys
have
can just
anything
head straight
do
over
if we
to the
just go
arena.
into the arena? Yeah. Do we have anywhere we
I
need
mean,
to go?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Quads, if you're saying something, I can't hear you.
I'm not.
Okay. You said like
You started
half a
talking and then
syllable.
I
and then-
started to speak and then cut myself off, which I imagine probably sounded like I just died.
Eh.
Yeah.
Indeed, it did.
Yeah. Does anybody have any things to do? Does anybody we need to go like murder quietly?
Not that I can think of.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think we have. Yeah.
The only thing we've gone to pay for as far as like we have to pick up at a shop are the automatons, but that's not for
Yeah, that's
what,
like
another
2 weeks.
week or so.
You've
2
got
weeks on
13
that,
days
9
left
days
on
on
that
the
one.
boat. Yeah. 9 days left, or 8 days left on the boat now. Presumably after we deal with the whole other thing, Gorell will finish off whatever he's doing with that Hydra hide. So, yeah.
Is the Hydra Hide deal still on?
I mean, we didn't take it back, and he hasn't mentioned it, so presumably.
What did he say about the Hydra hide?
Something along the lines of, come back in the near future, in like 4 days, and you can pick it up from me! And that was like 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like 2 days more, but he also kind of fears for his life. So I don't know.
Well, he only really feared for his life because of the dragon bone.
Yeah. And the, terrifying necromancer that's probably after said dragon bone.
Yeah. So as long as we don't give him back the dragon bone, I think we're fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, hey Bree, do me a favor. I'm gonna take like 100 gold out of the party fund and just like bet it all on me.
I don't know. Depends who you're fighting.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Bet it all on whichever one of us looks like we might actually do.
You know what I could do? I could bet 50 on you, 50 on the other person.
That is not gonna work the way you want it to.
What if somebody's got better odds than the other?
There's only 2 people in the fight.
Yeah, but you probably got low odds, so if you won...
Fucking thanks. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
You're welcome.
I hate you. Alright, do we want to go to
Remember
this
to
thing?
kiss your opponent, though.
Ooh, yeah, I gotta remember I'm using that.
And I want to get...
Are you putting the lipstick on, Norn?
I'm going to, yeah.
It does not apply.
Aw, damn it. Fine. Alright, Bree, I guess this is yours permanently now?
Woohoo!
Yeah.
If you read the item description, you have to not apply it for a full week before you unattune from it.
I didn't read that part.
Who
Oh,
reads their
wow.
item cards?
Well, I read
Fine.
it ages ago.
I'll give it back.
And I will apply.
It's fine, I have other things I can do anyway.
And Bree applies her fantastic rainbow-colored lipstick.
Yep.
It's goddamn amazing. All right, so you guys are heading over to the arena now.
Yeah.
So the 4 of you make your way out of the tavern, heading west from the quays into the Grand Thoroughfare, arriving once again at its impressive appearance, as it were, with the sort of fine buildings and sculptures and art all over the place.
The Fabergé egg in the middle.
You do see now as you get here a very notable sort of current of people. It's not everybody, but it's a fair number of people are all flowing in a generally northwards direction at the moment. The direction which you remember the arena is in. As you continue walking north along the Grand Thoroughfare, you come to the arena sort of appears in the distance for a little while if you get around some buildings so that you can see it. And as you get closer, you recognize there's a lot of people outside of there, apparently waiting to get in. Like, a lot of people. It's a big crowd. People of all sort of walks of life and races and everything from sort of what appear to be the well-dressed tourists that and well-off individuals that you're used to seeing in the Grand Thoroughfare, to some just sort of average commoner folk, like the type that you might see in proper or the quays, including quite a few sailors actually that normally you gather don't make their way outside of the quays too much. You all sort of, as the four of you make your way up to this crowd around the large oval-shaped structure. What would you like to do?
Well, first, can I just sort of around and see if anybody's like really paying close attention to us? Besides the obvious looks that we get all the time. Yeah. Besides the
Actually,
obvious
in this
looks that I
crowd,
get
you're
every single
not getting
time.
that many looks.
Oh. Holy fuck!
It's a little weird for you, actually. Yeah.
I'm not sure easily how much.
You are not the only person in really bright, weird colors and shit.
Yes.
Had to happen sometime.
Love this city. Yeah, right.
You look around. You don't see anyone at the moment who appears to be paying particularly close attention to you.
Oh, that's good.
Nothing that you read is outside of the norm.
Cool. Hey guys, you get that sudden feeling that we should have given fake names on this? There's a fuckload of people here.
I did.
What did you give us your name,
I
Mark?
didn't. I was very honest. I'm regretting that.
You didn't give a stage name? I thought you did.
No, I actually didn't.
I mean, I gave my real name. I don't really think it matters.
I mean,
Guy
just from
doesn't
an
know me.
embarrassment standpoint.
I thought you were all giving wrestling names.
Oh no, I included that. I just also, used my real name. I regret that choice.
I could have told you that.
Okay, sure, Mr. What was it? Teacup Storm something?
Not even close.
The Velvet Drizzle?
Nope.
Velvet Drizzle.
Okay.
Maelstrom, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep. That was
Are
it.
you sure? I don't think that's what it was.
Pretty sure that's what it was.
I thought it was like the Plaid Thunder.
No. Gonna go with a big old no on that one.
Well, I think it would have been that.
Are you still wearing it?
No, I'm not wearing it.
Speaking of,
It's fine.
Alright, so what are you guys doing? You're just sort of milling about the outside at the moment.
Yeah,
If you remember yesterday,
is there like
you
a-
went into
Yeah.
there was a specific doorway you went in yesterday that was open for sign-ups, and as you look around for that one is open and has sort of a few sort of guards posted around it, and there isn't, like, the crowd is sort of thinner and like leaving space in that area.
Ooh, alright. Yeah, do we have anything we want to do out here?
nope, I'm out here though. I'll
Yeah.
just go join the crowd.
Alright. Just remember, if anything goes wrong, red sparks, and also we probably can't help you, so.
Oh. Probably not.
Yeah. But I mean, red sparks, it's still gonna scare people off.
I don't think I can do red sparks. I
I'm
can yell red
sure-
sparks really loudly. Red
Yeah,
sparks,
that'll work.
Red sparks.
Yeah, do that. Or just like fireball something.
Wow.
Okay, so the three of you head in, and Bree stays outside. Bree, are you doing anything in particular while you're out here waiting for the gates to open up?
No, I'm just gonna snoop.
Okay, just sort of mill about.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't take too much longer, Bree, before the gates open and people start filing in. You do find yourself as you eventually get with sort of this large throng of people through one of the large main gates. You are asked for. You are asked for a 5 gold entrance fee, basically, as you walk up.
What a rep. Gonna play
Are you
Fight Club to
interested?
see these losers? Fine. Seen them all fight before.
I'll be honest, I don't get it either. Most of them aren't any good.
Oh, I know. You should see this guy in the feathers.
There's a guy with feathers this
There's
time?
a guy with feathers, yeah.
I'm glad I'm not here.
You'll enjoy him, I think.
I won't be watching. I've got to man the gates.
That sucks. Just trying to find my gold. Here it is.
Okay. And so you manage to make your way in, Bree. So you walk into this set of gates that leads into sort of an interior area, like the smaller gate you went in yesterday.
Yeah.
And it splits into sort of a pair of ramps that go up in either direction. That as you look up, both of them start to curl around with the curl of the arena itself.
Okay.
You go up one of them, and eventually you find that these ramps have sort of openings onto a concourse. This is basically sort of like modern day equivalent, what you would see in like a basketball or hockey arena.
Okay.
You've got sort of like the concourse area that opens into the like arena proper,
Right.
right? So you eventually make your way sort of out into the stands. Are you going to try to sit anywhere in particular?
No, I'm probably gonna move around
Okay.
and just sort of like scope out the crowd.
Okay. Just for the entirety of the thing, or just right now while you're waiting for things to start up?
For the entirety of the thing.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Back to the other three of you. The three of you enter through the same space. As you walk through the door, one of the guards, a gnomish individual, wearing the uniform of the elite, the white tunic and gold bar, sort of steps forward, spear in hand. Names, please? I need to ensure that you're registered properly.
Norin Goldleaf. Spelled Norin.
The
Silent
Knight of the
U.
Mirror.
Yes,
That's
that's me.
here.
That's me.
In. Next.
Carter Danvers.
The Crimson Arrow.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Next.
The Maelstrom.
In you go. Thanks very much.
I'm just gonna
And
lean
the
over to
preview
Carter while
cutscene.
we're walking. Really think you should have gone with the mailman. Sounds a lot more intimidating. Just keep walking.
Why the mailman?
Well, it's like the maelstrom, except instead of a strom, it's a man.
How did you make it this far?
Because I've got your beautiful face to carry.
So the three of
I'm
you,
flattered, but I'm taken.
The three of you whispering to each other make your way in to the desk where the elderly gentleman was previously. He's still seated there. Go down this doorway. You'll find the rest of the competitors waiting inside. And he sort of points you to a door behind him. As the three of you walk through that archway, you enter sort of an expansive, just sort of like waiting area slash locker room slash holding pen sort of scenario here, where there's like several dozen people all decked out in various ways for what you imagine to be battle. And you see once again people, lots of races, fair number of gnomes, a couple of minotaurs, a few humans, some elves, a centaur. You're pretty sure you actually see a pixie flittering around one of the centaur's head. There's some tieflings in here. There's a couple Goliaths. Just lots of stuff in here. Most of them look like what you'd expect, the big angry bar brawl types. Though there's a few who don't quite meet that mold. Some with nicer armor, perhaps, or even in a few cases, no armor at all, whether they're wearing robes or there's a centaur who actually has on nothing but a pair of arm bandages and like a chain necklace.
Well, I know what that guy does. I learned my lesson.
And so, do you guys want to do anything in and amongst this crowd? There's some people are just sort of sitting and quietly to themselves. There's small groups that are talking, etc.
I'm just gonna sidle up to one of the groups that's going. Hey, how's it going? No Goldleaf meeting today. You guys hear anything like really cool going on this week? Cause like there's a crowd outside, and I'm like I haven't really heard anything that seemed to really justify that size of a crowd.
There's like a gnome in this sort of group who looks over at you and is like, it's like this every time, actually.
Is it really? That's amazing.
Yeah, I've been here 6 times in a row. I haven't won yet. It's always this crowded.
Wow. So when you
you should see it for the real fights. It's can't go anywhere in this town.
Ooh, what are those?
Held at sort of irregular intervals. They have tournaments.
Okay. Cool. So you hear any big rumors about this time? Anybody I should be watching out for besides you, obviously? Because I mean, you're.
Oh, definitely me.
Well,
Just
yeah,
me.
really. Oh, just you? Okay. The rest of these guys
I'm clearly the best one in the room, as evidenced by my having lost 6 times in a row.
7 times the charm, man. Just saying.
That's
Lucky
that's what I keep telling my 7th son.
Yeah, see, that's basically how that works. Actually, don't forget, he has a 7th son. That one's a wizard.
No, actually, my wife's the wizard. She's already in the ladder.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well. Thanks for the advice, and I genuinely hope I don't fight in the first round.
Fair enough. Well, there's only one round. Never mind.
I'm not even listening. I walk away.
Yeah, you just walk away.
Yeah. Nora Goldleaf does not have time for learning real information.
So, a little time goes on. You guys sort of wander around and, talk or don't, depending on what you're interested in doing.
I'm kind of I find a spot that's kind of like I can sit here for a while and then I just meditate.
Fair enough. A couple things happen at once from the perspective of all of you. All of you hear sort of a trumpet fanfare that's coming from inside the arena, and Bree, you can actually see the source of it. There's sort of across the arena from you, actually, a sort of like midway up the stands. There are a couple of what look to be basically like luxury seating boxes. Like if we were in the Roman Colosseum, this is where the emperor would sit.
Okay.
And there's a pair of individuals with sort of long brass horns that have played a few notes, and the crowd sort of silences slightly from the sort of just general murmur that was going on as a couple of individuals walk out to an announcement being made by an individual who you now notice is actually standing in the center of the arena, which is a featureless, sandy, flat space, probably about 150 feet in one way and 80 feet another. Standing in the center of this arena is a tan-skinned individual wearing a purple waistcoat and vest, or purple waistcoat and jacket, with a long purple and black tail, an Abyssus individual. who speaks to the crowd using some sort of magical amplification. Introducing the one and the only Head of State Dundin Dartask. Please stand as he enters. And you see in the in one of the boxes a gnomish individual, male, wearing sort of a fine suit, as it were, walks out and sort of gives a wave. It's hard to make out details from where you are, but he appears to be, middle-aged, maybe. Sort of generally a dignified individual, as it were.
Come here for a second.
And then, so the crowd sort of stands and applauds, applauds politely. And then the Abyssus individual on the ground once again speaks. And one more, the current champion, Talsen Suk Fronberin Stumbleduck Cardellini. And you see another gnome walk out in sort of another booth directly next to this. This one, an individual, you can actually see as he walks out in sort of the mid-morning sun, a glint off of one of his arms. You think it might be one of those brass appendages that you've noticed before. And he is wearing fine clothing, but appears to be a dress. The crowd now applauds sort of raciously, especially you notice the gnomes and the locals nearby, the ones that don't appear to be tourists, are very enthused about this individual. You gather he's popular. Meanwhile, while the introductions are going on in the sort of holding pin area, the other 6 of you are brought up to speed by the middle-aged individual who was previously at the desk, or the elderly individual, who was previously at the desk, who has now made his way to sort of the front of this room. Behind him, there's a pair of sort of wooden doors that you can see some light peeking through from the arena itself. And he sort of stands on a small platform nearby, and he says, "All right, a quick description of the rules, just to ensure that everyone is clear. Firstly, there will be no consumable items within the ring. No potions, no edibles of any sort, etc. Secondly, all weapons and magic are completely allowed as long as you do not injure any spectators. Injuring spectators will be immediate disqualification and is punishable by imprisonment and possibly death, depending on how severe the injuries are.
Shit.
Third, each of you will be protected, as noted during signups, by a magical barrier before entering. You will feel pain. It will feel as though you are in actual combat, but you will suffer no physical harm. You are in no danger of death at any point. Understood." And sort of the crowd sort of gives, like, nods and grunts and the like, various forms of affirmation. Very good. Then let the matches begin. And the first one, and he looks down sort of a long scroll, and he reads a pair of names that neither of you recognize, and a couple of individuals, a gnomish man and a female centaur, stand and make their way to the front. 6 robed individuals approach, 3 for each of them, and cast some sort of incantation, and you can see a lightly shimmering field appear around each of their bodies. The gates open, and the 2 of them step out. And you hear, Bree in particular, as the crowd turns their attention to the open gates, the Abyssus individual in the middle of the ring speaks, "Ah, and we have our first contestants. The first match of the day, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Please enjoy yourselves with these 2. And the Abyssus walks past them and steps back into the sort of another area. The gates are closed, and their fight begins. It goes, blah, 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 blah. Fights go on like this for a little while. Bree, are you doing anything while these fights are occurring?
Just looking. I'm more interested to see if anybody's paying attention when our guys are fighting.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So a few fights go by, just sort of random folk, and then the other individual calls the next pair. Northern Goldleaf, Knight of Ibera, and Amaranth. You will be the next contestants.
Woo! All right.
Norin, you stand and you see opposite the room from you, also standing, a tiefling woman, skin purple like a bruise, with sort of an undercut, white hair, bright white, sort of curled over to the side of her head, one horn broken, wearing fairly nice leather armor and wielding what appears to be a flail in her hand. You can tell as you walk up, she is well-muscled, a cut individual, as it were. Amaranth, you see across the room from you an odd sight, though not as odd in other places as it is here as it is in other places. A tall, bald half-elf wearing a suit of gleaming armor with an orange feathered cape, sort of resting off his shoulders, and wielding a shield as well. The two of you walk forward, and the 6 robed individuals approach and begin to cast the incantation. You all, it's strange. It's like a strange tingling feeling at first that subsides, and as you look down, if you look closely at sort of your fingers and your limbs, you can see a light shimmering around each of you.
Nice. Well, nice to meet you.
Are you ready?
Yeah, that's basically all I ever do. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna walk out.
So, from a mechanical standpoint, when you guys fight, I'm going to have you roll initiative and stuff. I am going to, when you're making your decisions on what to do, limit you to a 1-minute time per round for each of you. Now, rolling in descriptions and stuff doesn't count now. That's purely for telling me what you're going to do during the round. And that's for making sure that this doesn't go on for goddamn ever.
That's reasonable.
Sound good?
That is totally reasonable.
Cool. So, let's slide on over to the arena, shall we?
Oh, looks like an eyeball.
And each of you sort of take places at opposite ends of the arena. And you guys should have access to these tokens. Make sure you can move them, please. Okay. Excellent. The Abyssus individual walks out and says to the crowd once again, and so, another match. Norn Goldleaf, the Knight of Ibera, and Amaranth. Give them your best.
Yeah.
There's applause. There's definitely some applause. And with that, I would like the two of you to roll initiative, please.
Joy of joys.
14.
Both of you 14? What are your dex modifiers?
+1. God damn
Are they
it!
the same?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to flip a coin. I'm rolling a d4. Odds are Amaranth, evens are Norin. That's a 4. Norin goes first.
Fantastic.
Ready,
I'm gonna
set, go.
Alright. I'm gonna step forward, raise my hand in the air, clock myself in the chest, and polymorph myself into a giant ape.
Into a what now?
A giant ape.
A giant ape. All right.
Yeah.
Stats for that.
It is. I've got the stat block up.
You do? Okay. You got it up.
Stat blocks on this side, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Lovely. Amaranth. Or is anything else on your turn there, Norin?
I'm gonna move, but yeah.
Okay. Go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and move.
step forward to about...
Does your size change? What size is the ape?
Huge.
Oh Jesus, seriously?
Yeah. It's a
All right.
CR7.
Big fucking monkey, everybody.
King Kong. Oh, that looks so good. But yeah, I'm gonna step to like right there, just like stand, because that was my action.
All right.
As a bonus action, I'm just gonna like fist pump in the air and then get ready.
There's some applause at that.
Fist
The
bump.
crowd likes it.
Woo! Or
Amaranth, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna just gonna run in with my flail. Let's see. 2, 3. No, I'm not. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. Blast. That's a word.
Okay.
So that's ranged spell attack. Stop rolling. Okay. That's 21.
yeah, it's a AC of 12.
That works.
Yeah.
Finding dice is hard. Ha. 3 damage.
3. Okay. One. Fuck. Why didn't I bring?
You should be able to
I'll-
roll twice, I believe, at this level.
Yeah, unless you're multi.
Oh,
After
okay. Yeah, I've
after
never
5, you get 2.
Yeah, I think you get 2 beams at this point.
Yeah.
What level are we?
Level
8.
Okay, so 3 beams.
Is it?
No,
It says-
Right.
My
it should
little
only be.
app says 2 beams. Oh, sorry, I'm reading. I can't read. It is 2 beams.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was gonna
so
say.
that's an extra 2 damage, so 5 damage.
That's a second attack roll.
Oh shit.
It's
Okay.
two
Yeah,
separate
you have to
attack
make
rolls.
separate attack rolls.
I'm running. Ooh.
I do this shit
Is an
all the
11,
time,
so
and
that
it's
does not hit.
fucking
So
awesome.
3 then.
11, yeah, that just missed.
Yep. So a pair of sort of dark, like deep purple beams, similar to the color of her skin, actually. One catches you right in the chest, but the other one sort of skids, just missing barely. Anything else in your turn, Amaranth?
That's it.
Okay. Norin, you're up.
First, I'm just gonna like give a big thumbs up because I really love the idea. Then I'm gonna run forwards to I think max I can get is there. Are there any rocks nearby?
It is sand, fine-grained sand the whole way.
Ugh. All right, fine. Then I'm gonna use my action to ready the dodge because I can't get any closer.
Okay,
So just ready to dodge.
noted. Amaranth?
I'm gonna cast Armor of Shadows on myself as one of my invocations.
Okay.
That's mage armor.
Yep. So go ahead and change your... What's your armor class now?
That's fine. Yeah.
12 plus dex.
So is it 12?
I'm working
plus
on
10?
memory here. I'm working off memory
me
here.
check.
I actually
I thought
don't.
it was higher than that. Let me check. Sorry.
It just lets you cast mage armor, right?
Yeah.
It is 13 plus dex.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You sort of catch a like sort of a purpley shimmer around her form again, in addition to the already shimmeringness around her.
So purple. And I just kind of like shake out my flail a little bit.
And thumbs up just the whole time. I'm just
All right,
really excited to see somebody else who does the same stuff as me. All right. Gonna run forwards and make 2 big fist attacks.
All right.
So,
Roll those attacks there.
24
Yeah.
and 11.
No.
The one that hits is 6, 8, 10, 16.
It's at 60, and I was like, what?
No. 3d10 plus 6.
Okay.
So it's 60.
Sounds good.
As he sort of swings out just with a big ol' one just sort of haymaker, it clocks on the jaw, and then another one which you manage to dodge and just sort of whooshes past your torso.
Fun.
Okay. Anything else
That's
on your
fine.
turn, Norin?
Nope.
Amaranth, you're up.
I'm gonna like hold out my flail and toss it to the side and call my packed weapon giant ass.
What form does it take?
Warhammer.
Nice.
I don't know if you've ever seen a giant ape smiling, but Norin ape is like grinning like Donkey Kong. He's just so happy
This would
watching
scare
this.
you if you weren't you, Amaranth.
Yeah.
Norn will be trying to get her phone number.
He's thinking about it.
Honestly. All right then, let's play. And I will roll 2 attacks because my other invocation is Thirsty Away.
That's a really good choice.
Ha! That's not gonna hit. That's a 3.
Yep.
That will hit. That's a number. 21.
Yeah, it is.
So D10. D10 again. Another. No, wait, sorry. 4 damage.
Alright.
Anything else in turn, Amaranth?
Nope.
Norn, you're up.
Alright. Same as last time, just 2 big meaty punches.
Get it.
And that's a natural 20.
Ah!
I bet that hits.
Nah.
It's 1. And then the second one is 20. Just flat 20. 20 with modifier.
What
Hit
now?
roll damage on both of those?
20,
Nat-
20 modified 20 and a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay, so first one is double the damage dice or just roll the damage and double it?
Roll 2 sets of dice.
Okay. 9, 10, plus 12, 22. And that is a 3 and a 1. 26 plus, do I have the modifier damage twice?
No, modifier just once.
Okay, 32 total.
32?
Yep.
Thanks.
And then the second one is 6 plus 5, 11, 17.
I have no health left.
Really?
Yeah, I only have
All right.
I was
Last
going,
2.
I'd have been dead by now.
2 just massive gorilla fish. One catches you just sort of right in the torso, and it knocks you up a little bit, and the second one comes down and, like, fucking softball just clocks you in the jaw, and you go skidding into the dirt and bounce a couple of feet.
Ouch.
And you are the enchantment where you feel like you should be going unconscious. Instead, the enchantment just locks you in place completely stiff. And a sort of a horn noise blows from within the arena, marking the end of the battle.
Damn, I got my ass kicked.
Alright, I'm gonna turn back into me and run over and make sure she's not actually hurt.
She's totally fine. She's
Oh, good.
like frozen in place, but she's totally fine.
Woo, Norn!
Sorry about that.
There's some applause. That was an impressive bout from the
Take a
gorilla
bow.
man.
I'll
Yeah.
take a bow.
The Abyss's individual steps out. Congratulations to Norn Goldleaf, the Knight of Abera. And he sort of points each of you in the direction of separate gates, one to one side and one to the other, and then 2 of you make your ways in separate directions.
Sounds good. On the way out, just as I'm walking out, I'm gonna draw a respite and just plant it in the ground and then dissipate it once I get through the doorway.
All right, fair enough. Okay. So next thing is Bree. What are you doing? What have you been doing?
Well, was anybody paying attention to that bout?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Hold on. That would involve my sheet. Perception. Oh,
I mean, everyone was paying attention to the fight. That's what they're here for. You don't really see anyone doing anything that looks out of the ordinary,
Out of the
certainly.
ordinary. Well, I'll keep looking.
Okay. A few more matches go by of people that are of no real import to you. 3, make a perception check for me real quick. You like sort of scanning the crowd and paying attention to things almost miss this, but you do actually notice just as things are going, an individual is announced that you recognize once he walks out as that half dwarven man that got super wasted with you a couple nights ago.
Oh, wow!
He's announced
gonna
as
go-
Tormund Anderson.
Well, I'm totally gonna go down close so I can cheer him on.
All right. You go. Yes, Tico left. Tico's down and needed to split. You go down and you see this individual. He's not wearing any armor. He is not wielding any weapons. Just sort of standing there, bare-chested, in a pair of what amounts to just sort of like shorts. And as that fight goes on, you see at one point he makes a few hand motions and he shoots up to about half his height again and just begins pummeling his opponent with his fists and beats the shit out of him.
Woohoo! Woohoo, Tormund! So like a monk or...
He after the fight he hears you cheering and he gives you a look and he's sort of like, oh, and sort of like waves eagerly.
I'll wave eagerly back. He was so nice.
Yeah. that is literally correct, sir.
That's awesome.
That's a wizard.
He cast fist, and it worked.
Yep. So, a few bouts later, Breeze, you continue back inside the sort of pen. There's another pair of names announced. Lil Stonecleaver and Carter Danvers, the Crimson Arrow. The two of you stand. Carter, across the room, actually not too far from the room, this is an individual who was difficult to miss. A massive hulking Goliath woman stands up, gray-white skin with mottled gray patterns all over her, including a sort of diamond-shaped gray pattern that covers one eye and part of her nose. She sort of has her sort of long hair down the middle that is almost in sort of a faux hawk pattern, and on the sides of her head she has several braids with chainmail braided in. She's wielding a great axe and is otherwise unarmored, but wearing sort of brown furs and leathers. Lil, not too far away from you, you see an individual stand, men wearing a sort of red leather clothing, nothing that appears to be in the way of armor, wielding what appears to be a sturdy short bow, wearing also a cap, a hat of sorts, sort of, it's a bit difficult to describe, but it's got a bit of a turned up brim on the outside, a bit long with a feather sticking out the side.
I think I can describe it better.
Yeah, do that.
In Robin Hood, Men in Tights, essentially the hat that Robin wears, except it's red with a blue feather.
It's so good.
The two of you walk up, and you are once again treated with these 6 robed individuals run up. You get that sort of tingly feeling. in your hands and your spine as the elderly man speaks. So, anything to say to one another before you head out into the field of battle?
I hold out my hand. To a good fight.
To a good fight, and I grab his hand and shake it.
I take 2 points as blood.
Squeezing damage. 2 points of crushing damage.
Yep.
So you guys walk out, and the Abyss's individual speaks. The next contestants, our next bout, between Carter Danvers, the Crimson Arrow, and Lil Stone Cleaver. Enjoy! And he steps back in. And I will have the two of you roll initiative, please, as you make your way to the opposite sides of the arena.
Sorry, just making sure I had control.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I feel sorry for Carter.
Carter has a higher dexterity mod.
Yeah.
So he will go
She
first.
doesn't have one.
Yeah. All right. So, Carter, you're up first.
I am going to.
Hold on, I'm confused. Mine didn't work. Oh,
Yeah, it did.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, my screen was not working right.
Okay. Yeah, you rolled a natural 20, but he rolled a modified 20, and he's got a higher dexterity mod than you, so he's going first.
So my dex mod doesn't get added to my natural 20?
Well, it should be. Your dex mod didn't get added. What is your dexterity mod?
3.
Oh, never mind. You
Well,
go
then-
first.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't...
Why don't I get to go? Yeah, no, you get to go first.
It looks like it's not even adding her dex.
It didn't add on the
Yeah.
sheet for some reason.
Let's see what happens when I put it. Oh,
Yeah, that's just weird. I don't know why it did that.
I added mine.
Yeah, this for some reason the formula for your initiative just must be wrong, Will. That's fine. You won't
Alright.
roll initiative again, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Alright, I'm gonna move as far as I can in his direction.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Are you dashing?
Hold on, I'm trying to get the ruler. I haven't done this in forever. Dash
Every
is
space
double,
5
right?
feet. Dash is double your movement, and it uses your action.
Yeah, sure. I'll dash in his direction and just stand in front of him afterwards.
Okay.
So that's 80 feet.
Jesus Christ. That is awesome.
Gets me to... Oh, I keep clicking the wrong thing.
Here, I'll rule it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, right there.
And I'll lift my axe and just look at him. That's my turn.
All right, Carter, you're up.
All right. I am going to run towards her, and as I'm running, take 2 short bow shots. And then when I get to in front of her, I'm going to attempt to, like, punch her in the stomach.
Are you doing flurry of blows or just
No.
your bonus action attack?
Just bonus
Okay,
action.
Cool. Go for
Alright.
it. Roll your attack, sir.
First one's a 26.
I think that might hit.
Yeah,
Second one is an 18.
that hits.
Okay, unarmored strike. 16.
That does not hit.
Damn it. Okay. And then I get 1d8. Of course, I don't get sneak attack. That sucks. That's a d6. Crap. I don't normally use this form. 9 and 7.
Hit 16 total damage.
Yeah. And then I guess I would be right here.
Yep. So Lil, this individual sort of runs forward, pulling the bow off his back and taking 2 shots at you as he runs, and sort of both of the arrows catch you, one in the bicep, one sort of in the collarbone, and then he attempts to make just sort of a heel of his palm strike right to your stomach, which you just step back and avoid.
I look down at
Okay.
him and just grin. My turn now?
Yep, your turn. Unless you have anything else to do, Carter.
Nope.
I'm going to say thank you for that, and then I am going to rage. And swing my great axe at him twice.
Okay.
$19.
Yeah. No.
Alright, so you take 7 slashing damage, Carter. Anything else on your turn, Lil?
Nope.
Alright. Carter, you're up.
Yeah, she did.
Shove other call too. That's fine, we'll work on it.
Yeah, that's your problem.
Keep going, Carter.
Yeah, I know. Would you allow me to...
Oh wait, sorry, that's actually 9 damage for my rage. I forgot to add the 2
Oh,
for the
it's
rage.
not
It's
adding
not
the-
built in
the
there.
rage.
Oh,
Yeah.
9.
okay.
Okay.
Would you allow me to use more than one key point?
And
As long as it's not like take bonus action, take bonus action.
I think that's alright. Let me check the monk class real quick to make sure that there's nothing that specifically says you can't do that. Give me one moment. Yeah, you can use more than one action that requires more than one thing that requires key during your turn.
Sweet. All right. Then what I am going to do is I'm going to put like in like one motion, kind of like put the bow on my back in a way of like I am in the bow, so like the string is on the front and the wood part is on the back.
Right.
And then I'm just gonna unleash 4 shots, four placed shots on her torso.
Unarmed
So
strikes?
2 normal and then key point. Yeah, unarmed strikes. 2
Okay.
2 like normal and then bonus action for your blows.
Okay. Roll those attacks, please.
And then on the last one, I have something I want to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's a 26. That's a 10. That'll miss. 22. And another 10. So 2 hits.
Okay, what are you doing? What was the thing you were gonna do?
Let me roll damage first.
Well, it depends
First
on what you're
one,
gonna. Okay.
7, 10. So 17 total.
Half to 9.
Up to 9.
And then spending yet another key point for her to make a DC 14 con save.
Okay, roll that Constitution save.
I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
Damn it!
I think that will succeed. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, she'd really just only have to roll like a net. Oh no, net's okay. Roll 13 on the dice. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. But then that's my turn.
Okay. Lil, you're up. He sort of places his bow over his shoulder and just goes with 4 attacks, a couple of which you manage to parry with the handle of your axe, but 2 of them do catch you sort of in the midriff.
I'm just gonna swing at him 2 more times.
Nope. Yes, that just
That's a
hits.
13.
You manage to sort of dodge out of the way of the first swing, and then she pulls up and sort of pulls out of the sand and towards you in sort of a backward strike, and it catches you in the side. Okay, anything else in your turn, Lil?
Nope.
Okay, Carter, you're up.
Bonus action disengage.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay, with Sentinel.
Yup.
Okay, you
Fuck.
take your opportunity attack.
Damn it.
It's another 10 damage then, and you can't move.
Wow.
Your movement becomes 0. That is correct.
You put me up against the hardest person to face. Thanks, Colin.
This is random.
Alright, well, I guess.
What else you
Dude,
gonna
does
do?
that still use up my bonus action?
Yeah. You attempted to disengage with your bonus action, so yes.
Alright. One arm strike, I guess. Nothing else I can do.
You've got 2 of them that you can make, but yeah. You still got a full action.
What?
22.
Butt punch!
Yep.
Right in the glutes.
Are you shitting me? It was a
No.
13, and the last possible second, it popped to a 1.
Aw. That's disappointing.
So I got 1. That's 9.
Half to 5.
Couldn't have been a magic user. If it was a magic user, I...
What, you think you're superior to magic users? Is that what I heard?
No, I'm saying I would have had a better chance.
Get in there, man. Get in there.
Alright,
Alright.
doing my thing. I'm just gonna whack him with twice more with the greatsword.
Seems good with great axe, yeah, go for it.
Great axe, that's what I meant, yeah. That
Alright.
thing. So that's 17 damage.
Woohoo!
Okay,
That's gross.
I'm out.
And then 9 damage.
Oh, you out?
I'm out. I
Alright.
had 20 hit points left.
Shunk.
I have
Shunk.
71 hit points left.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to do anything.
yeah.
I got screwed. That's what I get. I got screwed.
Yeah, that's a rough one for a
Yeah,
melee fighter.
Bad luck.
Yeah. She sort of comes down with the axe, 2 massive swings, just shoot, shoot, one on each shoulder, and you feel your body sort of stiffen, and you fall like stiff as a plank and back into the sand. Once again, that horn sound emanates from in the arena, and the Abyssus individual slithers out and announces the victor.
I will reach down, just pick him up, and put him on his feet.
You tried real hard, Carter. Next time, take lessons from Norin instead of Garrick.
Wow.
Damn.
Cold as ice.
Yeah, fuck. Even Norin's like, man, that was a little harsh.
um,
Carter just
All right.
kind of like, I'm guessing they come out to like heal or whatever.
yeah, like a little bit after the battle is announced as officially over, you unstiffen, as it were, and you're back to normal and can stand and move and whatnot.
I just kind of like, she's taller than me, obviously, so I just kind of
she's
like,
7'6".
yeah, I like tap her on the muscular arm and say, yeah, I saw that going better, good fight, and then I just turn around and walk away.
Yep.
I call
So the
after
two of
him, work on your punches.
Just arm goes up in the air.
So the two of you make your way into separate directions. Carter, you towards one gate, and Lil, you towards the other one. Bree, what have you been up to, dear?
Oh, well, I was quite engaged in that fight, watching Carter get pummeled. I feel kind of bad for him. She was pretty big. I mean, she had chainmail in her hair, and that just tells you how tough she was. That would hurt.
Okay.
So I probably wasn't paying that much attention this time
That's
around.
fine. There's a few more fights that go by.
I do
Bree,
want
go
to
ahead and-
spend special attention when Zarn fights, because he had that little incident with the undead.
Okay, noted. Can you go ahead and roll a perception check for me, just as sort of these other fights are going along?
Did you see BB's question?
Yeah, does he come through where I am?
No, he does not.
Oh,
Man, my perception's just stellar
does
today.
the other one?
Yes, she does.
Jesus Christ, you're tall.
Who?
You. Also,
Yes.
way to beat the shit out of my friend. High five. Like,
High five him.
I'm gonna jump up and
Low
high
five.
five. I mean, he got fucked on the matchup, but that was still like, damn.
I'm good at hitting things.
You really are.
I like hitting things.
How do? Doesn't everyone though?
I like you.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, Norton's just making the girlfriends everywhere today.
Norin is making friends today.
He's going up. He's coming across better than he normally does.
Yeah. Because I haven't had a chance to.
You are actually in a different
Yeah.
room, Carter. Not the same one. As a note.
Ow.
And sort of as you guys wander into that area, you're actually, you make your way in. There's sort of someone standing there. There's like some like basic refreshments like water and like some fruit and stuff. And they're basically like, you can stay here as long as you like, or you can make your way into the concourse and watch the remainder if you'd like. Up to you, or you can leave.
Do you want our boat is still there, right? Like if I wanted to go back to it, I could just go back to it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to click on that.
Okay, I was like, it's an odd time to use that.
In the crowd.
Suddenly it's just all.
Just make a little hut in the-
Wild magic would have gone off too, because that's a 3.
No, it would not have.
No,
It only goes
Oh.
up on a 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
is
rules
that-
playing Christina's game are different.
Yeah, okay. I'm used to Christina rules.
Is that what
It's
you're doing, Carter?
starting to
Are you going to the
drizzle.
ship?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back to the ship.
Okay. Carter walks back to the ship. A few more fights go by, and then inside the waiting area, there's another pair of names called. The Maelstrom and Betty Rubik.
Is there sand on the ground in here?
There's a little bit of sand on the ground in here, yeah.
I pick some of it up, and since my skin's like perpetually wet, I like make like kind of like paint on my face to kind of cover it up. Like you know how when
Alright,
you
you
rub
just-
sand on your face,
yeah.
like it, yeah.
It sticks? Yeah, I got you. You just sort of got like this sand all over your face. It's a little funny looking, but hey man, it's useful. It's functional. As the two of you stand, you are Zarn sort of seated against the wall. Betty is right up front, right near this guy, like raring to go. Zarn, as you stand, you see a dwarven individual, fairly tall for a dwarf, almost 5 feet tall. She's got long, just sort of red hair that just sort of is a mane of hair, basically, with a sort of medium length, well trimmed beard, and she is wearing splint armor and is holding this warhammer that is like half as tall as she is. The head of the hammer is the size of her face, and there appear to be just sort of like nails and spikes that she's haphazardly like stuck onto it over time. Her armor and hammer are just covered in like fluids and strange stains that you don't know what they are, but you can guess what they are. Betty, as you look back for your competitor, you see a blue-skinned water ganassi individual with sort of just a covering of now sand across his face. Are you wearing your dusters, Arn?
Yes, I'm still wearing my duster.
Okay. He's wearing sort of a brown trench coat type scenario over his silver armor. What weapon are you currently wielding, sir?
I have my trident.
He's wielding a very finely crafted trident, as well as a silver shield with the face of a dragonborn on it. The two of you make your way to the front, and a again, the 6 robed individuals come out, cast their invocations. You get that tingly feeling inside, middle and then.
Mhm.
Anything you'd like to say before you begin?
Not really.
How tall is he?
Zarn is about like 6 foot.
Okay. Yeah, Betty's gonna kind of look up and be like, well, hello there, darling. That's a pretty face you got there. I don't know why you covered it up in all that sand, but it's gonna be real fun messing right up.
Charming. And I keep
And
walking.
she just sticks her hand up, sees that you're not gonna grab it, and just like, alright. And walks off. Turns it back. Do we have tokens, by the way? I'm still seeing just the Goliath.
I'll be giving you tokens in just a moment. Okay. There you go. As you guys walk out, once again, the abbess announces you. The Maelstrom and Betty Rubik. Once again, enjoy. And at this point, you guys there's a few more pairs left in there, but not a lot. You're pretty close to being done near the end. And at this point, it's getting to like mid-afternoon. Like the sun has crested noon and is all the way around on the opposite side of the sky, as it were. Just so that you're aware, everybody / Bree. And we'll go ahead and begin the fight, as it were. Roll initiative, please.
Oh, yeah, that's an 8.
It's a 19 plus 1, I think. 20.
So you'll be going first there, Zarn.
Yes. Okay.
All right, what you doing first?
So first things first. I am gonna move up my 30 feet, right? I should know this by now. Yeah. So 5, 10. I move up my 30 feet, and then I raise my trident to point at her, and like a blast of lightning comes off, and I do guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where is it? There it is. I'm just gonna I'll do it in game, make it easier. At level 1. Boom.
Ooh. Alright.
That's crit though. With the max damage. Wow, those damage rolls are good too.
Okay.
As he raises his trident and a sort of just bolt of electricity bursts out from it and skewers right into your chest for 32 fucking points of radiant
Jesus
damage.
Christ on a popsicle stick. Alright.
Anything else on your turn, Zarn?
I do the 300 thing with my shield in front with the trident over it and just kind of smirk at her.
Alright, hang on.
It
let me
does.
this down.
Good lord.
I'm just gonna call it like the will of the gods more than anything else. Like, wow. Alright.
Yeah. Fucking natural 20 fighting bolt. That's gross.
That was level 1 too.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's not even
Like,
a high level
I
guiding
can't
bolt.
even be mad about that, 'cause that was just amazing.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah. Alright, well, Betty's gonna kind of stagger back a bit, and her hair's gotten all frizzy from the lightning, but she's gonna rally and charge forward. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Yeah, so I got 25 feet of movement. Yeah, she'll take the dash action actually, so she can get all the way there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, even then I don't think I can really get all the way there.
Nope. Not quite. You've got a bonus action left if you'd like to use it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Actually, you know what? I'm half health already. I'll use my action surge now.
Shit, really?
Yeah, why not? You know. But I'm still out of range for my warhammer, so I'm gonna. Can I hit him with my net from where I am
What's the
With
range on the net?
with disadvantage?
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage on that toss.
From my understanding of how nets work is that you literally always have disadvantage. So, yeah, MBD.
I think that's correct, actually. Let me check. Hold on. Net. You do not literally always have disadvantage. It has a normal range of 5 feet. So if you're in melee, you could do it regular. But
Okay.
max range is 15, so you could throw it with disadvantage. Yes.
Okay. Let's try that then.
Is this just an attack, or is this a dexterity thing?
This is an attack.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that is a 15 on the first roll, and a 14 on the second.
Both miss.
Both miss? Okay. Alright, well, then she stands there and attempts to look like she's got it all together. And that's with her.
Alright. Zarn, you're up.
I throw the shield and I throw the trident back over my back, and I sprint straight for her. And as I get close to her, I jump up in the air, and I'm gonna cold cock her in the face using the spell Inflict Wounds.
Oh, Jesus.
At 4th level.
That one's awesome.
And you have advantage on this roll, I believe.
I do.
Yep.
Fucking
Are you kidding? What is going on? Yeah.
You know, I
Alright.
don't feel so bad anymore.
He's
You know,
a to
I'm not even mad.
make it up for last time.
That does hit, right?
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like very unconscious.
Yeah. He sort of just leaps with a fist and reaches out his hand and just plants it on your face. And this is like, if you've ever
Shit,
seen
son.
Full Metal Alchemist, this is like Scar. It's like, if you didn't have this
Totally
protective
is.
barrier, your head would be gone.
I could
Well
actually
then.
see Zarn doing that.
Yeah, I totally.
And he just tenses up and hits the ground. He just turns around and yells out, "Are you not entertained?"
Yeah, and
See
you just,
too.
as his hand comes into contact, you feel this burning pain and like just white light flash in front of your eyes, and immediately your body stiffens tight and you fall backwards like a board.
Cool.
Maybe another horn. Wow. I was not expecting that.
No,
Yeah.
no applause. Just
I-
dead silence.
There is uproarious applause. All 3 of your bouts got pretty heavy applause because all 3 of them had one person who was just really, really impressive.
Yeah. Yep.
All
Sorry, I didn't
right.
get to use your class cue.
No, it's all good. It happened.
Sorry.
It happens. Yeah, and so then Diavis once again walks out and makes the announcement of the winner, and the 2 of you part ways in separate locations.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Right?
Norman backstage is like,
Like,
fuck, I thought I
as soon as he said he was gonna do inflict wounds, I'm like, he has advantage. This is gonna do a lot. And he said level
Yeah, he was
4,
like,
and I was
inflict
like,
wounds at 4th level, and I was
why
like, oh
roll?
no. Oh no.
When he comes through the winner's door, I go, I like you more.
fuck, I like him more.
Bree, you said you were paying particular attention during
Yeah,
this
I
time,
wanted to be looking for Navy and any necromantic types you might be interested in.
I would like you to roll a perception check with advantage, please.
Flawless victory.
Holy crap.
The thing is, I don't know where the hell this has been the past couple sessions. It's only been the past couple. It's like the past 2, I've been ruling out of my mind, but before then, like I was missing all the time.
Bree,
Did you
with
recently
that
break 7
roll,
years to the last
as you're sort of looking around, there's like everyone's paying attention, but there's a couple of people that you notice in particular who seem to be writing things down at the moment.
Okay.
One individual appears to be an elven woman in sort of just sort of like average quality robe, sort of brown with some green trim, who is writing something down, and then a sort of dull yellow, like mustard-colored skinned tiefling, also a female, writing something down at the moment.
Ooh, how far away are they?
The tiefling is maybe 30, 35 feet from you. The elven woman is sort of like a quarter way around the arena.
Okay, can I try to sneak over to the tiefling lady and see if maybe I can get a peek at what she's writing?
Sure, roll a stealth check for me.
You are not wrong.
Yeah, basically. Bree, you managed to sneak over sort of within the crowd, and this individual is sort of now looking intently at the next fight, sort of watching. You see that this individual has a few names on their list. So it's basically, and you can see this now as you sort of peek around from where you are, it is a list of names.
Right.
One of which, near the bottom now, is the Maelstrom.
Okay.
Above that are a few other names of individuals that you recognize as fighting, including Norn Goldleaf and also Lil Stonecleaver and a few others, sort of
So
written down.
basically the winners.
Roll a intelligence check.
Sure. Well, no.
Sorry, no, it would have said that on it. Actually, I just didn't say that.
It's fine.
Well, Dad. There it is.
That's not bad.
Great.
You do recognize that a couple of these did not actually win.
Huh.
Hmm. I'm gonna plop right down next to this lady and ask her if she's a recruiter. In my so subtle way.
You just sit down and you ask her the question straight up.
Yep.
She sort of starts. What did you say?
Are you a recruiter? You seem very
Oh.
interested in the fights.
Yes.
Thought maybe you work for the arena.
Not directly. But yes, that's close.
Can I insight
May I
check?
ask who you... Yeah, roll an insight check. As far as you can tell, she doesn't quite work for the arena, but it's something like that.
Yeah. Well, she seems
Just like
pretty.
she said. May I ask
Yeah?
what you're doing? Why you're looking? Why you're here?
I was watching the fights.
Well, yes, but here next to me specifically, you weren't a moment ago.
There was an empty spot there and my feet were sore.
All right, fair enough. And she sort of continues to settle back and to watch the fight, turned in such a way that the notepad is out of your immediate field of vision.
Vicious. I just want to see what I have in my bag. Could I take my lipstick and draw a line down her back so I can find her later?
You want to draw lipstick down her back?
Just a little bit, Scott, so we can
Okay.
find her again.
So first things first, she is a mustard yellow tiefling. It is not a common coloration, for
Oh,
what
okay.
that's worth. But yes, if you want to draw lipstick down her back, you can.
I do. I want to put like an X or something.
Okay, roll sleight of hand for me, please.
I will. Hold
She does not seem to notice you doing so.
Great. Can I start working my way over to the other guy?
Okay. Roll a perception. Roll a stealth check for me. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty sneaky. I guess.
A little bit. Almost got by.
Yeah, just a smidge. Okay. You walk over very sneakily, extremely sneakily, towards this elven individual. As you do so, you sort of sneak up like a couple of rows behind them so that you can see. Roll an investigation check for me. Presumably, you're trying to look at what they're writing. You can make out that they're writing something down, but from where you are, like having kept that stealthy, you're not quite close enough to make out the reading, and it appears to be in it's not in common. It's not written in common.
Don't.
It's written in a different language.
Forget what languages I know. Somehow I think it's only common and halfling, but I don't remember where it is on the sheet. Common and halfling.
Since you can't really make out what's being written on the sheet, and you can tell that it's not a language that you know.
Right, okay. It's probably Elvish or something. So.
Did I do anything
Yeah,
else?
well, I'd like to sneak up and mark him with lipstick too.
This is a female elf, for what it's worth.
Oh,
Okay.
Her, then.
Make a sleight of hand check. This individual does not appear to notice. Make a perception check for me, Bree. As you reach out with the lipstick and sort of attempt to lightly draw it along the back of this this individual's dress, you don't see the lipstick appear. No, you felt it. You felt it touch something, but it doesn't appear.
Ah. So would I think that this guy is in disguise? Ooh, do I have
You
it?
might think that, yes.
Let me just see what I have. I honestly don't remember what I have in. Do I have? Okay, I don't, but I'm gonna cast a spell magic on him.
You're going to cast a spell magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? What could go wrong?
What could go wrong, indeed? Never has to be in that question. All right.
Third level.
You cast the spell magic on this individual, and you see suddenly a shimmering, and sort of the people around you all sort of look over as this happens, and the visage of an elven woman fades, and you instead see the form of, still holding this notepad written in a language you don't understand, a black dragonborn individual in fine clothes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Interesting. I'm
And
gonna
you see him turn.
hide.
Roll a stealth check for me with disadvantage.
Oh my God.
Disadvantage.
This is awesome.
Well, I found out some stuff.
Wow.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Jesus, with disadvantage is a fucking 20. Turns and looks, and he's just like, and he immediately stands up and strides and makes his way quickly out of the arena, and you watch him leave. And you do in fact see on the back of his sort of fine robe a
lipstick mark.
rainbow-colored X.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna use. I think I have liturgy on. I'll check. Yep. Do it. Oh, this character doesn't. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put a firebolt up in the air. Red sparks! Red sparks!
All right, you suddenly reach into the air, and a firebolt goes straight into the sky. Carter, good timing. Roll a perception check with this. Well, actually, where are you at this point? You'd be back at the ship by now. What are you doing on the ship?
It depends how long it takes to get from the arena to the ship.
Like 20 or 30 minutes. It's been a couple hours since your fight, though.
Okay. So roll a perception.
Where on the ship are you?
Probably hanging out on top, laying on the back, looking straight up.
Okay. Roll a perception check with disadvantage because of distance for me.
Well, it's not going to matter. It's a natural one.
That cloud sure is pretty over there. And the other two currently hanging out in the winner's room have no chance of seeing it.
Would we hear it?
No, not through the crowd and stuff.
Gotcha.
Like, there's still like a fight happening. If you heard anything, you assume it was just the fight, right?
That's true.
As you release this problem there, you see like the crowd around you, Bree, sort of like gasp and scatter even more. And you, looking around, see now a pair of individuals in the white tunics gold bar starting to make their way out of one of the tunnels, beelining towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna beeline it out.
Okay. Are you just sort of just gonna like run?
No, I'm gonna try to be stealthy about it. I think somewhat.
Okay.
Try to dodge them and get
Roll
out
a
of the way.
stealth check for me.
Run!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! You're goddamn ninja tonight. For fuck's sake.
Between her ninja skills and my fucking amazing lightning abilities.
Yeah,
it's...
like what the hell? You haven't rolled below a 15 on a stealth check.
I gotta once in a while roll well.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't rolling well on any of my perception checks.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, so you managed to sort of duck to the crowd, your small form, even amongst sort of the gnomes, you managed to get away without the guards seeming to catch up to you. Are you going to stay in the arena or are you going to head outside?
Probably staying in the arena is a bad idea. So, I'm gonna head out. I'll head outside.
Okay.
I'm imagining I don't see the black guy, dragonborn guy.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, we know
Actually,
those
roll a survival check for me for like tracking
that's
him.
even worse than perception.
I didn't expect it to be real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't really catch a trail on him, unfortunately.
God, I hope they're not all night. So I'll pace back and forth in front, hopping up.
Okay. So you just sort of wait outside the arena.
Yeah, and if the guards come, I'll quickly set up my Liamon's tiny hut and crawl inside it so I can't get me.
The guards don't appear to come outside to search for you. The fact that you are not visibly within the arena, not causing any more trouble, seems to have satisfied them, for the moment at least. Inside the winner's room, hold on. Norin, you've been here for a while now. As you're one of the earlier bouts. Zarn, not too long. Once they've sort of had you wait in the room for a little while. There are drinks and snacks, comfortable places to sit. There's books to read, and there are a few sort of what appear to be officials. A couple of officials who sort of wander in and out of the room from time to time, who converse with you, etc. Oh, and Lily, you've also been here for a while, of course, and make conversation, as it were. After the last bout ends, a few minutes later, the same elderly gnome that was previously in the holding area steps into the sort of the winner's lounge, as it were. Right then. Congratulations to all of you, victors. To those of you who wish, you will be officially entered in the tournament ladder. What this means is that you can participate in any tournaments that are upcoming to work your way up the ladder. Now, there's lots of people on it. If you do not participate in the tournament within 3 months' time, your name will be stricken. You will no longer be allowed to participate. Additionally, if you lose 3 fights in a row, you will be taken off of the ladder. Now, as you move up, that will become less stringent, but at this point, the level that each of you are at, 3 losses in a row has you stricken. The first tournament is in 2.5 weeks' time. Hope to see you all there. Sign up with me at the desk. You may all go now. Thank you. Your names have been recorded. He steps out of the room.
Yes, Norin.
I just thought of something.
Yes.
You remember we said that if anything went down with Bree, we were gonna get her to like shoot up Red Sparks?
Yeah.
We're inside.
Shit.
Yeah. We gotta figure out something for this. Like, I gotta. Our entire plan revolved around us being able to.
Maybe Carter saw it.
I hope Carter. Well, I mean, you don't know if it happened, but I mean.
Yeah. No, we're fine. Yeah. No, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah. If anything happened.
Carter had won, though, we would have all been in here.
But he didn't win, so we're good.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna go steal some more strawberries before we leave. You want something?
I will go with you, and I'm gonna raid the shit out of that buffet table.
Yeah, I've got a bag of holding. I have a bag of holding.
My people are
and
continuing walking in and talking it. You do not actually have a bag of holding.
Oh no,
I specifically not allowed to bring your bag of holding into the arena.
Shit. Okay. Then I'm just gonna fill my pockets with dry.
I take off my duster and use it as a makeshift sack.
That's a good
Liz
choice.
also shoveling her face full of food.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Liz just basically sitting at the edge of the table and like lifts it up and like, ah.
Yes.
I like. You know what? I changed my mind. I do like her.
Dude, you miss being in here and just like seeing her every time somebody came in. It's fucking great.
Were there any interesting books available by any chance?
Roll an investigation check. Define interesting for me, actually.
Anything to do with gods, demons, anything like that?
Roll an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Can I specifically look for one about Avandra?
It's +0, so I'm gonna roll a regular dice.
About who now?
Evandra.
19.
The
Yes.
Oh, Deandra.
Deandra. Thank you. What was it?
Yeah.
Evandra.
I rolled a 19 plus 0, so
Wow, that's pretty
19.
good. Okay. Yeah, there's a few books on sort of gods and religion in here. But most of them focus on like Cord and similar gods of strength and athletics competitions. You see one for Scarius Stonebones, that sort of thing.
Ooh, hey, grab
but
that one.
you do find, Norin, there are a couple of books actually that appear to deal with sort of the pantheon of the world as a whole. You guys looking for anything in particular?
Yes, I absolutely am. I'm trying to find anything at all of mentions of the skull, or if there's any mention of a sage.
This book does not mention a sage of the skull specifically, but as you look through the sort of small section, so there are 40 chapters in this book, one for each god. The chapter on the grinning skull is very small. It effectively says, I'm paraphrasing here, I'm not reading the whole thing to you,
Yeah.
but it effectively says, no one worships the skull in the open. The skull is the god of premature death. It doesn't give you any information you didn't already know.
Yeah.
Though there is a citation.
Ooh.
And this citation points to a study by an individual by the name of Zephyrine.
Zephyrine.
Spelt as such.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Not how I would have guessed.
Norin, what are you looking for?
Looking for stories of Deandra and her favor and anger and just temperament, that kind of thing. See if I can get any
Okay.
kind of background. Try to get some kind of idea.
That guy's fucked up. That's funny.
So good.
Basically, yeah. Norin, you look through a book similarly organized, chapters per god, and there is a chapter on Deandra that is fairly decent size. Deandra is called out as being the goddess of honesty, as you already know.
Yeah.
There are several anecdotes about Deandra, various sort of stories of her favor and how honesty works in her, how she handles honesty. There are a couple of pieces of information about her court that call out the various angels that represent different aspects of honesty and light. And in one section, there's a listing of them, and one of the names in the list is Ibera, the angel of kindness. There are no other mentions of Ibera in this chapter, so far as you can tell. You get the impression from reading this that Deandra is just, but harsh at times, and does not tolerate lying, ever, under any circumstances.
Interesting. Does it say anything about where, like, head priests would be?
It doesn't. This is specifically about the mythology.
Yeah.
Or, well, not the mythology because it's not myth; it's real.
Yeah.
About the history and the stories of these gods.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, theology would be a good word.
I'm gonna make a little mental note of that one for later. So many questions and I can't get them answered because I have to actually get it. Chill the fucking.
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Is there anybody within 5 feet of me?
Not right at the moment.
Then I'm gonna start casting Thunderclap over and over and over again.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Pretty much.
Darn.
Where are you exactly?
Out front.
Just like 15 feet from the gate, just standing there
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. I'm trying to get attention.
Darn.
Yeah.
What do you think the chances are this has something to do with us?
Pretty good. Pretty good chances.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We should probably go.
Yeah.
Gonna grab an apple off the table, draw rest it, and walk out eating the apple.
I grab the most delicious looking dessert. Like if there's a D&D
Alright.
if there's a D&D equivalent of like cookie cake, I grab the whole thing.
Oh fuck! I forgot
Yeah.
to ask about that. That's really good.
You got the whole thing. Okay.
I'm like, all right, bye guys.
Yeah. There's just a really large like chocolatey pastry sitting there, and you just take it, and it's like the size of your forearm. Like it's one of those ice cream cakes at Baskin Robbins, like that size. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before we go, I want to, as I'm holding it, I'm running out the door. I want to look at, like, is that old guy, like, at his desk nearby?
Make a perception check for me.
All right. Because I want to make sure I put my name down.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
He doesn't appear to be near.
Shit.
Seems to have vanished elsewhere.
Did he say where he was going?
Nope.
What the hell? He said we had to go find him.
At the desk.
At
Oh,
the
he
de-
did say find me at the desk. Yeah,
Oh,
I
where-
lied. He did say.
Wait,
He
where's
said
the
where to find him generally. He didn't say where he was going specifically in that moment.
where's the desk?
It's like right at the front entrance of where you guys came in.
Is
Like
that
the first time you guys walked in here? It's right there.
is that where we're heading out, or are we in the other or a different area?
You are heading out sort of on the opposite side of the Coliseum at the moment.
Okay, I want to run through the Coliseum or whoever I can get there, run to the desk, and like on my way past him as I'm eating the cookie cake or whatever it is, like, oh Maelstrom, I'm signing up. Bye bye.
Oh, you guys are already signed up. You don't have to sign up.
Oh, good. Then all right.
You
Then I-
won. You got signed up.
Oh, I thought you said you had to check with him to see if we wanted to do the tournaments.
Oh, if you specifically want to sign up for the next tournament,
Oh, no. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
So we can come back anytime for the next tournament.
yeah, as long as you come back before the day of the tournament itself.
Awesome. Okay, then I would just run out the door with Norin.
We'll come back and make sure we get in on this because I very much want to get in on this.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So the two of you run out the door, and you see a small halfling woman who you recognize standing there, sort of repeatedly casting a very large, like sort of this loud clapping spell over and over and over and over.
I feel like I accidentally get too close, and she knocks the thing out of my hand. I'm like, what's wrong? God damn it!
Oh.
I'm like, damn it! I just grabbed that.
I was only halfway done with that.
I pick
It's
it
been like
up.
2.5 minutes.
I pick it up and keep eating it.
Yeah.
Norin's gonna turn slightly away with his apple and keep going. Like really protective of it.
This is delicious.
So, hey Bree,
Yes. You missed all the excitement.
why are you trying to kill everyone?
Oh, this hardly does any damage. I made sure nobody was in range. I needed to get your attention. The sparks didn't work.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We thought of this.
So, congratulations, by the way. You guys were great.
Oh, Virgil.
But there was people paying attention. There
Oh,
was this tiefling lady with mustard skin, and I put a big X on her back in my lipstick. And she had your names all written down in a book. She may have just been a recruiter, I'm not sure. Anyhow, I put an X on her back so we could find her again. And then there was this elf lady, so I went over to spy on her. And I went to put an X on her. I couldn't read her book. It's in some other language. So I went and tried an X on her back, and I couldn't see it. And I thought, well, that's really weird. So then I cast a spell magic on her, and you know what? Guess what? You'll never guess what.
She was an
It was that-
ogre.
No, it was the Black Dragonborn guy.
Son of a bitch! Why did you lead with this?
You have to build up to these things.
Son of a
That's actually a
God,
fair
is he here right now? Gee, I'm like,
No, he took off.
Ooh.
I was lucky. I hid.
whoops.
point. Good choice.
I'm definitely talking with my mouth full, spraying food on her. Like, well, where'd he go?
I lost him when he ran out of the building. I couldn't track him.
Oh, I'm so
Big
angry.
X on his back and lipstick.
I am so angry, but god damn, this is good.
It looks delicious. I'm kind of regretting that choice.
And the security in the place doesn't really like it.
Why?
I don't know. Probably had to do with the red sparks.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that tracks.
What are you inciting, Zarn?
I don't believe a word of her story.
you, roll persuasion, Bard.
One sec.
I wanted to be in that one so bad.
Oh.
I think you believe her story.
Seems legit as I keep eating the cake. Oh yeah, the red sparks, obviously.
Yeah, that's as is tradition. Red sparks just make people angry.
I know they're. Nobody paid attention to the thunder.
That worries me more than you think.
Just a crazy halfling woman. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Like, it worries me a lot that
Just-
no one can.
Just another day in Il-Dar.
I know. It's weird. Anyhow, so he's here somewhere.
Okay. Have you seen Carter?
No, it's not with you.
Carter! I start yelling.
Carter!
Sorry, Crimson Arrow!
He's probably gone to get drunk. I mean, he wasn't very good.
No, wait, let's think this through. Okay, so what do we know about Carter?
He likes red.
To knit.
He likes red. He likes to sew.
He shoots
Meditates
arrows.
sometimes. He shoots arrows.
Right. So we should be at an.
He has a
archery
wife?
range.
He has a wife.
He has a wife?
Yep.
Yeah, so he's making a blanket for her.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
He went and saw her. Remember, he was too embarrassed to take us to meet her.
Yeah, I'm still a little offended by that. We should really unpack that one at some point. There's some. That's weird.
Yeah, we're good people. I think we're pretty nice.
Yeah, we're really
Pretty
nice.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, we're gems. I would be happy to take you guys home to meet people. I mean, you already met Sonnet, so we're good there.
Yeah. You guys met my dad.
You know what? We should go meet my parents sometime. You guys are like my parents. They're pretty nice.
I'd like to meet your parents.
Hey,
I-
you met
yeah.
my dad. We should go find my mom sometime.
Yeah, we should totally do that. What were we talking about?
Where are you gonna find Carter?
That's right, Carter. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go down this list again. Arrows, cloth, wife.
He's
So
gonna
obviously, he's probably
Meditating?
out buying.
he's gonna build a fake wife out of arrows, and I run off towards the archery range.
No, he's gonna be meditating in a hammock, and I'm taking off after him.
Damn it! All right.
Why would he meditate in a hammock?
Well, that's where you would. Where else would you meditate when you're on a ship? He's at the ship.
Oh, that makes sense. And I run back, but I run the wrong. I run the
That makes no sense.
I run the wrong way at first.
You must be right.
I am already gone.
I get at least 2 blocks the wrong way, and then I turn around and come back again. Damn it!
You guys all run towards the ship. Yeah, basically. Yeah, give me sex. Give sex. Don't talk back. You guys make your way to the quays, and do in fact find Carter, currently napping with his hat on his face on your ship.
Is he sleeping in a hammock?
No, I'm on like the deck of the ship.
Fuck.
You were
Ha!
wrong,
You
Lauren.
anymore.
You were wrong.
I was like the third.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, let's go back to the square and figure this out a second time. Also, Bree, can I have my bag of holding back, please?
You didn't give it to me, did you?
I did just so you could hold on to it.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I couldn't bring it with me. Alright, I'm gonna
Okay.
take it, then while I'm standing there, just like talking, I'm gonna start emptying the dried fruit out of my pockets just into the bag.
Nobody seemed to be taking bets, Lauren.
That's both surprising and a little bit disappointing.
I mean, if they were, I didn't see them.
Is there anyone
Yeah,
done
you
that
didn't-
duster of food into this?
You did not see anyone taking bets at this particular event. You sort of gather that this one
That's what I always think of.
No one really bets on it. Like they probably just because there's no one knows anything about any of the people fighting.
Right. So there'd be no odds to be had.
Exactly.
Okay,
So I'm just gonna go plop down next to Carter while he's sound asleep, and just start telling him the story really loud.
Carter! I'm gonna be like 10 feet back when I yell that. Like, keep a good, safe distance so he doesn't just punch me in the face when he wakes up.
So
Carter!
you guys regale Carter with the same story that Bree told the rest of you, presumably.
Yeah.
Roll an insight check for me, Bree.
Okay. My strength. Ooh, not bad. Not bad.
As you're talking, you look down at Carter and you notice that he's definitely he's snoring really loudly, and you can tell he's definitely doing it intentionally.
Good, then I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
I was just gonna mage hand to pitch his nose shut, but sure. Yeah, I like yours more.
Do I get a save or do
Or
I auto
Thunder
fail?
Clap, it's called. Hold on, I'll roll it. It's called Thunder
You
Clap,
hear it either
actually.
way. Well, yeah. For damage.
Yeah, you can definitely hear it.
Do I make
If it's
the
a saving
con
throw, you just have a regular saving throw because you're prone. So there's no effect there.
Do I make the save?
What did you roll?
Nothing. I was waiting for you to tell me to make
roll
it.
the saving throw. You are prone. There is no impact on how that happens. Roll the saving throw, please.
15.
Oh no. Oh.
You are sort of buffeted to the side and roll over onto your face as a result of the thunderclap, taking 5 thunder damage.
Jesus Christ, Reed.
Well, I thought it was dead!
He was snoring! Also, what would making a loud noise do if he's dead?
Well, make sure.
You couldn't have just poked him! We have like 15 fucking sticks
It
in the
was
bag of
like
holding.
a poke. It was practically a poke.
I mean, you also kind of threw Zarn into the ocean.
You're like, Carter, we bah!
I kind of want him to make a deck save to see if he actually.
You put
does.
Carter into the sea.
He can swim. Oh, he's not very good swim.
You threw him into the sea.
Oh, it doesn't do
Carter's-
that.
I mean,
I
it doesn't
thought-
affect him, but still.
I thought it was Zarn that was getting knocked over, not.
Yeah, Zarn got knocked
that's what
over.
I meant.
Carter just got rolled onto his face.
That's my bad.
I ran up like, guys, Carter, bam! And I fall over, like, just from in the water. We found the dragon!
Yeah, what he said.
We found the dragon! Dragon!
I
Dragon!
healed you, by the way.
Yes. Bree does reach out as you sort of moan from on the deck slightly and touches you and gives you your HP back there.
Would we say I would have had like a semblances of short rests?
Yes, you would have had a short rest. For what it's worth, all of you guys have your maximum hit points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you didn't actually take any damage in the fight.
Alright.
That would have been hilarious, but you can't get it on cantrips.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Well,
but
the
on the
Cure
Cure
Wounds
Wounds you
could
could have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the best. I'm so excited for it.
Me too.
Me too.
Oh, I get my key points back too.
Hey,
Yes, you do. Okay.
that's a good
Anything
drawing
else?
of us. I like it.
So, after Carter sort of...
Carter's literally just still laying there on his face.
So Carter, who I assume is still alive,
Yeah,
The
I
good
killed
news is, yeah, but you. Wait, can you hear me? Harder.
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. Two things. First, out of just raw curiosity, did you like kick Lynn the Green Eye like in the dick or something? Cause like you got some real bad luck, man.
You hear a muffled sigh.
Are you like did you need to tell me if you did? Did you kick a god in the junk? Have you been cursed?
Just from the water. What's going on up there?
I don't know. We're gonna find out in a second. Carter might be dead.
to pray to your god because Garter has offended one.
Can you throw me a rope? It's cold.
No, you
I thought
you have
liked the
never
water.
complained about this before.
I'll
So-
go throw him a rope.
Thank you.
There's the rope tied to anything on the other end.
God damn.
She just throws a rope over the edge. There you go.
No, I'll tie it.
Aw.
I will hurt you. And then I'll heal you and I'll hurt you again.
Something.
When you
Carter
get to the
actually
top,
like rolls over to the side of the ship, so his head is like just peeking over the edge, and then he looks down at Zar and he goes, "You know, there's stairs over there, right?"
yeah, I was gonna point that out to him after.
I get
And then
about
points.
I
and
get
then
about
points
halfway up the
towards
rope.
side.
As I get halfway up the rope, I look up the stairs. Shut up! And I just keep walking.
Like, dude, we made sure this was a thing.
Oh god, I'm getting a flashback
Like,
to the.
you use this in the fight.
Shut up!
That was
Like-
like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. All right. So Bree, you said you
Mhm.
marked a big X on this guy's back, right?
Yeah, in my lipstick, so it's in sparkly rainbow.
Oh, good call. Good choice. How will we use that to find him?
What have you sent me?
Doesn't somebody have a locate spell?
So you're saying she would choose the bookworm?
What?
It's the thing I posted.
Okay.
Quads was listening to it.
Shh, my bad. I forgot for a moment.
I should have mentioned it was a video clip. That's my bad.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
That's totally him, though.
Who, me?
Yes,
How dare you?
that's you and Zarn.
How dare you?
All right. Anyway, continue with the conversation, please.
Yes. Okay. Do any of us have the ability to track it?
Yes, I
I
do.
think Zarn might.
Oh, good.
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen the guy.
You've seen the lipstick though. Can you just track where the lipstick itself is?
Could I do that? Like, could I track just the? Well, wouldn't it come up her lipstick like container?
How are you trying to do it?
Like if I did like locate object.
Let me look at the spell. Yeah, I would say that it would probably ding to the lipstick like
That she's
tube
holding.
itself,
Yeah.
unless roll an Arcana check for me.
Oh god, this should be good. What is it? Oh, +0. I'm gonna roll an actual dice for this one. That's a 6.
6. Yeah, you're pretty sure that it would just ping the lipstick tube and not get you anything useful.
Yeah, I don't know how I could track it.
So what do we do here? Oh, hey Bree. How
Mhm.
good of a look did you get at this guy when he was under what I imagine was an illusion?
Of his illusion?
Yeah.
Well, he was a woman.
Did you get like a half decent look at her face? Like, could we make a sketch of this? Take it to
Well,
the
I was
guards?
sort of behind her.
Yes.
I
You
was
have an
trying to
accurate-
read her book.
What if we made a sketch of like her back half? Could we use that?
Like her butt?
Basically, just all of it. But yes, including that. Like, I'm sure if we go to like the creepiest parts of town, we'll find somebody who's like a connoisseur in the asses.
Well, I don't know how far he ran as a black dragonborn, but he was
I
definitely
mean,
a black
yeah.
dragonborn when he
I'm more of a
ran out
horn
the
guy than a butt
stadium.
guy.
Ooh, I got an idea. What was that guard? The guard that we met that was outside the place. What was his name?
Which guy outside which place?
The guard that we met like when we were around the shops that was also near the arena.
Jasper.
Yeah. Why don't we go find him and ask him if he's seen any black dragonborn running this way? Like, would that be helpful?
Well, I mean, he was definitely a black dragonborn when he left the
Yeah.
stadium. I don't
Maybe he's
know.
seen something?
Somebody had to see something.
Yeah.
He looked grumpy, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And he didn't see me.
Oh, that's good. Well done.
I know. I was stealthy McStealthface. I was awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. You seem like a sneaky kind of person.
I'm an open.
Let's. What do you think that guy might be helpful? Like,
yeah,
do we want
I
to?
mean, it's not gonna hurt, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know
All right, let's go that way.
what direction he went when I came out. I tried to look.
Okay, let's go that way.
Okay. Coming, Carter?
Fine.
Come on, gloomy Gus.
All right, so you guys step
We
off
can-
of the
Yeah.
ship and make your way to attempt to go look for Soluris, and we will go ahead and cut the session there.
Cool.
All right. Thanks for playing, folks. Thanks to the guests in particular for playing.
Yeah.
Much
Thank you.
That was
your
super
time.
cool.
Yeah,
We
even
just
though
have
it
to
was
wait.
quicker than expected in all cases.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We
Good
just have
lord.
to wait for Mike to get back so he can end the stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
right. One of my good names. Yeah. That's fine.
Alright, everybody vamp.
Yeah. No, I was really excited for the player-on-player fights, and like the one time that I did that was on a one-shot like thing where there was a player-on-player fight. Now, granted, it was level 15, not level 8, but that thing went on for like 12 rounds. So
Was
it's like,
that the
oh
one
man,
that
wasn't it?
what? Yeah,
It was off the rails, wasn't it?
It was no, not that one. I'm talking about a one-on-one. It was the one against Snicket. Yeah, Tracy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember
I
that one.
played my Blood Hunter monk, and she played Rhea, her bard, and that fight went on for like ever.
Was
Like, we
that
had
in
to
His
stop.
bloods was running.
Yeah, it was moles.
I thought so.
Well, yeah, I was a monk.
She was a T-Rex.
Yeah, that was awful. She palm off into T-Rex, and I was just like, oh Jesus Christ.
I saw that.
Yeah, so I was like, oh man, I gotta make sure that these don't go too long. I'm gonna put a timer in. It take forever. No. All three of them will just be ridiculous beatdowns with no competition whatsoever.
Yeah, that was weird.
Sorry.
I knew as soon as you're like Goliath Barbarian, I'm like, I am screwed. There is no way I'm winning this at all.
Yeah, you did.
Like everything I'm
Lost
gonna
that
do
draw.
is gonna be halved. She's gonna be. She wasn't faster, but she was still stronger. So it was just like, even if I unloaded, the max damage I would do is like 10 damage per turn, and it's like, I just got to do what I can, and then I was just out.
Yeah.
And I was really debating that Sentinel thing too. I was talking to Quaz. I was like, I don't know. Should I up my skill? Should I just take Sentinel? Fuck it,
Yeah,
I'll
that
take
ended up
Sentinel.
really
I was
clutch
like,
for you.
shit.
Specifically because you ended up fighting Carter.
The
Yeah.
one person who could disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad about my fight.
Dude.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
I
insane.
don't, because I think it was good because in the other one you got knocked out, so now you can say,
Yeah.
suck it.
Oh man.
And
that
then-
redemption.
And then for Carter, because he keeps bringing that story up. So
Yeah, but I still feel bad because she came in and made a character and didn't get to do anything.
no, I know.
Yeah, that sucked.
That's
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize until afterwards. I was like, that was the perfect combination of attacks back to back.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, that was like, Jesus Christ.
You gotta remember that.
I know. Exactly. I'm taking the spells all
Yeah.
the time now.
Got a guiding
Oh no!
bolt followed
When
up by a
inflict
level
wounds
4
hits,
inflict
it's
wounds.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, years of advantage on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too, because usually if I did that in a fight, you guys would use the
It'd
advantage
be
before I
someone
could.
else taking the advantage.
Yeah.
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 Like as a
I also-
one-on-one scenario, Jesus Christ, that was gross.
I
Yeah.
was actually
It's
really
just
hoping
like-
the fight with Tico was going to go
Okay.
longer.
Man,
Yeah,
ever
no,
ever
it's
I was
since
hoping the war when as soon as she used Eldritch Blast, I was like, Warlock fight.
Yeah,
I want to find out how
none
this
of-
works.
Neither Tico nor M got to use any of their cool shit.
I didn't have any cool shit. I just
You were,
mashed.
yeah, you were a
Yeah.
you were a bear totem barbarian
Like I
and
said,
just
like-
was big and
Oh,
fast.
she was even
Bear
bear
totem,
totem? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
dude,
I was
bear
fucked.
totem.
Oh
I
yeah.
Bear
was
totem.
Fucked. There was no way I should have just.
With-
Yeah,
stepped
she's like, I have
outside.
101 hit points, and I was like,
Yup.
ooh.
I should have just walked out, looked her in the face, and say, "I'm done," and then
If
just
you
turn around
could
and
have
walk
kept
away.
distance from her so that she couldn't get on
I
you, then
had
you could have used your
No
bow.
range whatsoever. I had
I was
0
trying.
range.
Yeah, no, the disengage was the attempt, and then
Yeah.
Sentinel went off.
Yeah,
and
I
she's like, "Well,
tried, and then Sentinel came back to bite me in the ass, and it was just
Yeah,
like, okay.
the only way Carter wins that fight is using his bonus action every turn
To
to
dodge.
dash.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, to dash.
Yeah.
that's true. Oh, also, do you guys want me to
Yeah.
stop the stream?
Yeah, probably.
Yes, please, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, those of you who could watch. And did
Yeah.
watch.
Although this,
Enjoyed
it.
I've been recording it, so this should all be on YouTube later tonight. So
Yay.
sorry for this live stream, but who's watching on YouTube? Thanks, everybody.
Yay.
Okay.